What it do, yo? Some motherfucking viewpoints. RoBs Inferno while it burns slow. Shout out my guys and goddesses, you feel me? And all high vibrational human beings. You know what I mean? Um, man, it's just a lot going on right now, y'all. Um, man, my nights is tragic. But I will say this though. It's just like a lot of stuff I was just thinking about. Like just random thoughts. Random thoughts that I was thinking about. Like I was thinking, are you really crazy? Here's the crazy one, right? Really, what I'm about to say right now, really think of, because I was thinking about it. Just really hear me out, y'all. Are you more crazy for to the best of degree? Because I know it's to an extent, right? Because even regardless if how much you play the game or you're good at playing the game or not, you're still in the system. It's ran off at everyone's division and still going along with it, right? But mainly directed at us. But just hear me out. Um, are you crazy because you want to do your own thing, which is your natural birthright? All species, for that matter, right? As long as you're not hurting no one, you're not, you're not breaking none of the natural planet laws, right? Are you wrong because you're in a system that's designed how it is, and you try are crazy for you individually moving in your natural way, to not be controlled and socially engineered and shit? Or are you crazy for even if it's all you've ever known, going along with something that even all the proof that's coming out more and more by the day that you shouldn't be living this way or going about this in which you've been told, that's also another person's ideology, a way of them manifesting out of you what they want for them. Which one sounds more crazy? You feel me? Because you really think about it, right? Like the problems, right? The problems were governed by like slave catchers that we know that's police, right? But really think about it. The problems aren't even problems, y'all. Like they got so-called law enforcement in place for problems for anyone that gets out of hand and stuff, right? But these same people that they have so-called protecting us, they're the same people that's protecting toxicity and actually creating crime. You get what I'm saying? Like on all levels. Like the people that they put in place is supposed to be protecting crime and stuff and stop the steps stopping any problems, crime, and all of that. But these same people are creating that also. You feel me? So it's like they create the problem and the solution, y'all. And it's just so fucking mind-boggling to me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking about all of this, like, and every time I think about all this with the awareness that I have, I'm still in shock. I'm traumatized by really what I'm living in. You know what I mean? And how much it's able to gravitate towards me because of who I am in connection to my brother and sister. You feel me? The, every day, like, I don't know where y'all at, but where I'm at, every day, like, it's like they won't even let the sun come out. Like they're spraying like there's sometimes even in the middle of the night, but definitely off the rising, the sun starts to rise. It's like they want to get it before it even gets out. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm telling y'all know how they be spraying the skies, the chemtrails and shit. They're spraying like if you just look up regularly in the sky, they're spraying like 7 to 8 of them from all different angles of the sky, all at the same time, all crossing in between each other and everything. Like I looked up, I counted like nine different ones. Like one over there going crazy, one over here, one over there, one over there. You get what I'm saying? Like they're going crazy. So it's like they're trying to block the sun out as much as possible, or stop the radiation, but they can't stop it but they can make it, cold. You know what I'm saying? And shit like that. You know what I'm saying? With the fake cold weather, the sub-zero technology and shit like that. So it's like it's so crazy. It's like and it's so wild. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Y'all can go to the restroom room real quick. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I think that everybody is so desensitized at this point that, and I almost feel like all of this was shown in our face. It is universal law, y'all. They gotta tell you the truth with the lie, and this shit is shut down. They gotta tell us all everything and everything like that. But I think it's also like, I ain't gonna front. Like it's also like a mockery in our faces to be like, yeah, we did all of this to y'all, and we're gonna start telling y'all what we did because we can't hide it, and y'all still gonna stay still and just be a good slave and still go to work and act like everything is everything, no matter how bad it is, how wicked it is, because that's how much we got y'all psychologically. That's what they're saying, you know. And it's so sad because it's like the whole saddest part about it is like it's like, and this is regardless of genetic makeup. I know this is about us mainly, but this is regardless of the genetic makeup. What I'm about to say, it's so sad that us that's aware, regardless of your genetic makeup of what's going on, and you don't want to coincide with this system no more, unless you have the money and the funds and everything like the go off grid to get certain stuff that you need. You gotta succumb to other people's toxicity of wanting this system to still go on, the last of it being here, and them trying to provoke you because your energy is different, whether you're talking about it or not, as far as your awareness of what you're living in. Even more so as an organic being. You feel me? So it's like I already know, like I'm in the tribulations. Like I already know. I go through a million attacks every day, a million fake coughs, people trying to spite me. Like it's a regular for me. You know what I'm saying? It's a regular, y'all. When I say it's a regular thing. Like I'm so used to it. You feel me? And it's sad. It's really sad because it shouldn't be like that. But that's how real it is. What I'm living in. You feel me? That's how real it is, y'all. So it's really sad though. I gotta walk slow. Y'all gotta walk slow with me real quick. It's really sad because it just shows how much it screams a lot of stuff. Another thing that it screams, y'all, is how toxic a lot of people are. Because a lot of people like this system up because it helps them feel better about themselves, and which other things, that success, materialistic things that they don't already have themselves, and they can use to make themselves feel better than somebody else if they can't get those same things. You know, the majority of people have like that mind state, even if they don't want to admit it. That's another reason why this shit is staying. A lot of people have that mindset of what I just said, with a lack of awareness of even how this shit is really being ran. You know? How y'all? I appreciate that. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all walk. You know, so it's really, it's like, because it's like they feel like they have control because they have certain stuff that they put in place to make them feel better than the next person. But in reality, it's like they're being controlled to even think that way, even to start with. You feel me? And not even worry about what they're living in and being their true power. Hold on real quick, y'all. So the shit, so the shit really is like nutty for real. You know what I'm saying? This shit really is nutty for real. Like I'm trying to break this down to y'all and get y'all to understand. It's really nutty for real. Because it's like, that's why I know Mother Nature is doing what she's doing, but she really needs to hurry up. Because at this point, it's too much of us suffering at the stakes of everybody else off of ignorance or lack of awareness, which is kind of crazy right now how far we are. You know, there's so much information that came out. Like pieces of information that came out. It's not about just who we are, y'all, but just about what we're living in. Even if you don't want to look at it from that standpoint, where it's like so-called the world, the masses, everyone should have been reactive. But you see what everybody is trying to do, you know? Hold up real quick again, y'all. You feel me? I'm gonna put y'all in my pocket real quick before I come back out. All right, yeah, y'all. But but y'all know where we at with it right now. You really gotta think about it. Like, hold up real quick. Y'all know you gotta. I mean, think about this real quick, y'all. Y'all think that this is feel like this system and shit, right? Y'all think that y'all think that the system, y'all think that y'all just get to abuse the the number one creation of the black woman, right? And here she is, and don't get to see, don't get to see me get my superpowers. What? Come on now, that's the best part. You get to see the superhero in their real form. Come on now, and trust me, Mother Nature got to show the same people that abuse us in the system as it crashes. Y'all got to see us in our true form. You feel me? Don't matter how much y'all spray that sky. Don't matter how much y'all try to block that sun. Watch even as this winter solstice, as this clears up, and watch how strong it gets. No matter how much they try to spray, watch. You feel me? But it's crazy as shit that I can't even live my life in peace because these motherfuckers don't even want me to be my natural self. You feel me? They got to be doing all of this because of the consequences that they're facing off of their personal choices, and still trying to control shit even more. You feel me? Because they can't even leave and shit. Like, that's crazy as hell. Like, motherfuckers thought they was gonna fuck up the planet and just rock out. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. It don't work like that. No, it don't. Okay, it don't work like that. Cause y'all gotta think about it, right? We're all in unison, right? But we all have free will, right? We all got free. We all got free will. We're individual people. We got free will, but this is the thing that's different with us because of who we are to the cosmos and what we're supposed to be doing, right? in comparison to anybody else with animal DNA. Is even though we can move like this, we can go against source, we can go against the natural way of what we're supposed to be doing as organic people on the planet, right? But let me tell you how much it's not about us though, because so it's about me, but it's about my species, right? So if it's a lot of me's that's not operating in the right order, that's against my species alone, right? Right? That's why this is happening, you know, because it's not about the selfishness of everyone individually of wanting the system up for their own personal reasons doesn't override the whole value of our entire species and what we're supposed to be doing, or like future offspring, future generations to come about. You feel me? Like people can't see it from that standpoint because a lot of people who are in other energy is that already had this even happening to start with where we're at. You feel me? So like that's why I said like this shit is beautiful. Like I don't give a fuck how much I'm struggling financially, how much whatever. Like I'm seeing this shit crash. I'm taking this shit day by day, y'all, and I'm watching all the information come out. I'm watching everything that they doing, and I'm just gonna be chilling. Even while I'm going through the attacks that I still gotta face through the division of my brothers and sisters. You know, that's in which all this I'm talking about. I know I'm not saying this to say it's sweet. I know a lot that's affecting me is only touching me off the division of my species. You know what I mean? Even as far as keeping this shit going. I know that that's all it is, you know? But yeah, y'all, be on y'all P's and Q's though, cause put it like this. Don't matter, mark my words, don't matter how much they spray the skies, even if they turn up even more than they already are, like I'm just telling y'all how they spraying now, right? Not even that's gonna help as the radiation levels increase. You feel me? And along with other shit that's gonna be happening also. And fuck revealing what they doing on the planet, right? Fuck what they've been doing while throwing stones and hiding their hand, hiding themselves and shit, right? As that radiation increases, they gonna start really revealing themselves. They true self is really gonna show. They're not gonna be able to hide it no more. You know? Them motherfuckers gonna start shape shifting and shit, glitching this shit out of reality and everything. Like, I'm telling you, it's disgusting. And mental health is real when somebody's at a point of ignorance that no matter how much truth they see or hear about something, they still want to choose to ignore it to fit their narrative. You know, that's that's a form of like psychoticness. I feel like of some form it has to be. You know what I mean? Of like delusion. You know, and a lot of people are dealing with that level of like delusion. You know what I'm saying? But even that can't stop. You know what I mean? What's supposed to happen? So, but I already know how I'm reacting when I reach my true form. I already know. I'm just holding on to everything. I ain't forget shit with anything or anybody. You know, my entire life. You feel me? I feel like I just been taking notes, like like how you be taking notes and hey, what it is all things. Y'all know how you be taking notes, like in high school and shit. How you be taking notes, and you know how you can't like when you take notes, you gotta take it a certain way so you get everything. How the so-called teacher be going over everything real fast, cause you'll miss out. If you try and write the whole sentence and shit, you gotta get like lower pieces of shit. All right, that's what I've been doing with everybody that's harmed me, did me wrong, harmed me and didn't say sorry, didn't admit what they did, that they know that I know that they did, any of that type of shit. And I'm not talking about just um, relationships or intimate relationships. I'm talking about in general. I don't even care if it's a person that didn't even know me. And we had an instance in the store or whatever. Trust me, like I remember. You know, my soul remembers everything. You know what I mean? All the people that's trying to laugh at me, that's trying to defame my character, that that are trying to inflict pain, you know, and make my pain joy for them, right? All of that. But the sun seen all of that too, though, because that's not even just with me. That's black people in general. You feel me? How we faced that yesterday and still face that today, and more so in certain areas of our level of awareness. How much so is heightened in the times that we're in right now. You know, amongst people that's not us and are us. You feel me? So you really got to realize, you know, what you living in for real. And then as soon as you realize that, you got to move accordingly. You know. Like I said, anybody that I know that's purposely brung any harm to children, um, I have no respect for you whatsoever. I don't even look at you as like I don't think that you deserve to live. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be real. But black people that's aware of what's going on, protect your energy. You know what I'm saying? Even when you're amongst delusional people, as far as where we're at right now, the last of this shit here, um, even as they're giving that energy out, don't, you know, keep your biofield strong. Make sure you're fasting a lot. Make sure, you know, but they're trying to refract the energy from the backside of the planet, which they can't. But they're also trying to like they're trying to lock down like our DNA with these sprays and shit, and the chemicals that's in it, the aluminum and shit, and and it's almost like in a way like when the sun shines like really bright, they want to do it the most because they don't even want us outside to start with. You feel me? But what they don't understand though is like, of course, you're gonna get it more direct if you're in front of the sun and all of that. But but you can't run from ionized particles. Y'all get what I'm saying? So that's a real thing. So all of this and my human beings that's aware of what's what, watch your own people. Because I'm seeing that y'all species is getting more mad that y'all own species is calling out y'all species. Like never before. You know what I'm saying? Like of all ages too, like white people just ain't covering up all white people's bullshit no more. You know what I'm saying? It's white men talking about how dangerous the white man is on the internet, like crazy. Different white men saying it like explaining it from childhood to grown man. You know what I mean? How it comes about. You know, there's people, there's hella unnatural people talking about what y'all species is about and everything. Individually, just what y'all about from a collective majority standpoint, and in a way of uh, dealing with us, you know, and how detrimental you are. You know what I'm saying? So it's a all of this is coming out right now, y'all. You get what I'm saying? So as all of this is coming out, make sure you just keep your energy strong. I keep my energy strong. You get what I'm saying? Don't even acknowledge ignorance, you know, because those people are gonna damn near like dry rot themselves out as this radiation increases. Especially if they're like in like an energy right now where they're just like giving out negative energy for no reason and stuff. You just gotta let them rot out. They like roaches. You feel me? So, and we just gonna continue to get this shift, y'all. Y'all know I love y'all. Y'all know I value y'all. Um, like don't take Don't take everything literal. I'm not gonna. Well, I'm gonna say I'm gonna say don't take everything literal what I say on my shorts. But I know why people comment on them other shorts because those are people that have good hearts just for like suicidal awareness in general. That people that deal with that, and I do deal with that, right? But but it's personal with me. Like y'all gonna have to take me out. I'm gonna be real. Like I dealt with all the pain. I dealt with everything. You know what I'm saying? I live it. You feel me? So it's like there's no fear with me. You know what I'm saying? I can't be compromised by anything, and I'm just grateful that this shit is happening in my lifetime. And I'm definitely not having no more kids with no other women until like certain stuff takes place. Like if I would have really knew what I know now, I wouldn't even have my son with that hoe. Like I wouldn't even have did that, you know. Or if I would have knew how she was even both of them things. Like I was coming into, but like I wouldn't have had no kid with her. Like, but my son is a sign of my love. My son look just like me too. That nigga look just like me. When I say that nigga look just like me, y'all, that nigga look just like me. You feel me? I won't be posting no more pictures of my son or anything like that on the internet or nothing like that though. I wouldn't even have posted those pictures when he was a baby that I had. It's just that this shit was so wild. Me having to fight for my son and stuff, but everything going good. You get what I'm saying? About to building our relationship. You feel me? It took me some time, but I ain't give up, y'all. You feel me? Y'all don't understand how strong I've been these 5 years. I've been strong, y'all. You feel me? I'm the strongest person I know. I don't know. Like I really don't know. Well, if I do know someone that's stronger than me, when I think of I did someone that just came to my mind off break, I say my mom. You know, because I know what my mom dealt with. But like other than that, and I feel like that kind of goes for all black moms. You feel me? That's I feel like that goes for like all black moms. You know what I mean? Black moms are very needed, especially when they're in their right, when they're right in their right manner. Like they know who they are. They're not trying to bring no generational curses of any personal feelings of trying to come in between relationships and stuff like that. Them generational curses and shit be real, y'all. Them generational curses. That's a real thing. But like I said, you know what I mean. This is a live, really, to just for me to remind y'all to just protect y'all energy because they spraying these guys like shit. You know, that's how you know that they scared. How much they spraying the skies. Like this is one of the most I've ever seen them spray the skies today in a while. And think about it, y'all. We not even we not even in the summertime yet. We still got so-called two and a half months left till summer, right? But y'all know summer's the only natural season to the planet. You know what I'm saying? Like I saw a white dude outside walking in some shorts like early. It was cold as shit. Like I'm just like, bro, these motherfuckers is crazy. Like you always see them doing shit like that. Like they show you that they not even natural to this shit or they not supposed to be here. They be doing wild shit. I'm not talking about even the genocide and all the other stuff they ignore, but I'm just saying in general, just like the weather and shit. You know, how are you more acclimated to the weather that is the total opposite of nurture flourishing? You get what I'm saying? What happens in the winter and the fall and stuff like the flowers, the leaves, everything dries out. But that's the weather that the complex cell organism is acclimated to, you know? Like I'm telling y'all, when I be explaining these pinpoints to y'all, like I'm not racist at all. I swear to God, I'm not. But I can't be racist though, with everything that I'm living in designed against me, and what was done to me yesterday. No black person can be racist, even if they say that they hate white people. They're not being racist. They have more than enough right too, you know, and more stuff that we're not doing or acting like towards y'all, right? So we can't be racist. But I'm just saying though, like it's when you really just think about these comparisons. Everybody know the white people love the cold. You know, but why do they love the code though? You know, we know code's not natural, right? They're not natural. They're DNA. Like it's just like, you know, vampires so-called can't take the sun. They showed us that our whole life. What's happening as the radiation is increasing? They don't have no connection to that sun. They the vampires, right? What do vampires do? What are they drinking blood and shit? What are they doing with the children and shit, and to survive and shit? Drinking blood to try to live longer and shit. Like the truth is so much, and when you really just put the shit together and you see all the shit, the only thing an uncomfortable person can do is laugh. You feel me? For real. Because it's so in your face serious what it is. You can't not see it and notice just certain stuff that we've known of and know of now, and then see who that's associated with. You know what I'm saying? You can't say nothing about vampires being associated with black people, because the whole thing about the sun is the sun. The vampires can't take the sun and shit. Black people, we are the sun. We're the total opposite. You know what I mean? Like we literally are the sun. So like no, like it's just like a lot of shit. Like it's it's a real thing. You feel me? It's a real thing. I know the truth is getting a lot of people mad, but I'm gonna say this, you know, the truth don't care about anybody's feelings individually, not even mine's. Real shit. Even as an organic being, if I was against this being like this for whatever reason, you think that that changes it? You know, I'm just saying, y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's what I really give these lives for real, to really help y'all cope with a lot of this stuff that's coming out. It'd be like little therapy sessions. Like no bullshit. It'd be like therapy sessions. You know, and I'm an empath, so anybody that would come on my lives that's like a troll or in that energy, I'm here to heal you by you listening to me. You feel me? If you take it right. And I know that because that's me in real life. Like a lot of people come up to me randomly and start telling me their whole life story and shit. Y'all don't know how often that shit happens to me. And if I was like a fucked up person, you know, like I'd be like, why is you telling me that shit? I don't even fucking know you. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like I could be on some shit like that, but I don't be. I listen. I hear people out. I give them the best advice that I can. You know what I'm saying? I let people know what's what, y'all. You know, and that's what we got to do. That's what you got to be on. You know what I mean? What's everybody's genetic makeup in here? I'm curious. Well, I meant to tell y'all also. Um, you know how the energy is going crazy, also, y'all, because shit, man. Just the other day, yesterday or day before yesterday, a dude stabbed his wife. I think he tried to kill the baby too. You feel me? But he stabbed his wife and shit, an unnatural being and shit. I'm like themselves. You feel me? Themselves, the neurological problems. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, damn. And I was telling people that they gonna start going crazy like more and more. I was telling people all of that. there's certain stuff that y'all gotta get used to me doing, right? And I say this respectfully, like a Rob's Inferno like disclaimer, right? I'm always gonna say how I feel, whenever I feel, however I feel. As far as my man bun, this the signature. It ain't going nowhere. This is a sloppy one right now and shit. Like I'm on some just waking up shit, but in general, my man bun's not going nowhere. You get what I'm saying? I know. It's a lot of new, new fans. You feel me? That might not know that about me. You feel me? And I don't think about myself what other people think about me. So it's not just bad. Like that's good too. Like I think good about myself for whatever that is because I just think like that, not because somebody praises that or people even respect that. You feel me? So just some stuff about me. I'm not really a reactive person because like I really seen like killings and shit. You feel me? I really seen, you know what I mean, people sign out in front of me and shit. So I don't I don't I don't get like worked up or provoked or anything like that. And if a situation would be to get me like that, it would probably be something one of them real serious situations. And if I'm in one of them real situations, the instant I feel it and I know it, I'm it's gonna be fast. You know what I mean? But other than that, I be chilling though, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So peace, positive energy to everybody in here. I hope everybody rising is going good. I will say this about the files coming out and stuff, y'all. All children are important, right? All children are important, and excuse me, real quick, y'all. And like I feel like it's gonna be some good days going forward. It's gonna be some good days going forward, y'all. You know. So I'm gonna tap in with y'all for real. Yeah, I mean. I'm about to send this last email to her. Oh, shout out the Jungle Bunny that I booked yesterday. Energy on 1,000. She was chill as shit, y'all. Like she was cute as hell. I'm not gonna front, but I'm gonna be honest. Like I didn't come at her on no tip like that or anything, nothing crazy. But literally, I'm gonna leave y'all with this. Um, I literally, I went. My Wi-Fi on my junk was acting up, so I asked her if I could use her hotspot, and she was like, yeah, yeah, yeah. And then, but we started talking briefly before we went in while I was setting it up or whatever. And then I was like, when we go in here, I was like, when we go in here, I was like, when we go in here, I was like, you my girl. You feel me? Cause like at first like I didn't know what she was thinking. If she thought like after she put the hotspot, I was gonna go in by myself and without her. I mean, it still probably would have connected because she was right there outside. But I was just like, come in here with me. I was like, you my girl. And then she was like, all right, what's your name? And I told her, and she was in there. But nah, like if if I wasn't just handling so much stuff right now with what I got to get done and everything like that, I literally would have what do you call it at her? I literally would have been flirting with her like shit. You know what I'm saying? I probably would have been flirting with her, but I didn't do the extra. When I went in there, I probably would have been like holding her hand and shit. I probably would have started. I started with. I would have did the extra, like me not in this situation, like me all the way myself and everything in that situation. And I was like, you my girl when I go in here. I would have went in there. I would have grabbed their hand. I'd have been like, baby, what you think I should get? I would have hugged her from the back. I would have did all of that. I would have did all of that. Cause it's a girl in there, and the girl in there is another white girl in there. I fuck with her too. I snapped on her one day, y'all, but I rock with her though. And but I know she going through a lot of other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Which she isn't wrong for. When a lot of people are going through things, and she just be stressed out at work and stuff. But the white girl that I went in with, she was like, well, she shouldn't have a job here. You know what I mean? She was ready to get gully with her for me. She was rocking for me heavy. I fuck with her, but the reason why I fuck with her heavy, guess where she was from, y'all? She was from Colorado. She was from Denver. You feel me? Shorty was from Denver, and I was like, that's probably why you so chill. You feel me? They say people out Denver are real chill like that. You know what I mean? Shout out all the women in Denver. You know, I think I need to make me a trip up there. Y'all feel me? Make me a trip up Denver, see what that's like. But I'm gonna get at y'all though. Shout out. Her name was Abby. White girl. Her name was Abby. And she had her own. She got her own like cleaning business and all of that. And she's successful. And she came all the way out here from Denver. This white girl, and she's like 21. You feel me? Bad though. Uh, and I booked this other jump a couple of days ago. She was either Somalian. I think I told y'all she was either Somalian or Ethiopian. It's so much women that I be booking that I don't be jumping out there with y'all because it's like, you know what I'm saying? My main focus ain't that really. It's just to get out of my situation and get back in my son's life properly and handle this. But I'm not gonna lie, the first jump that female I strike, when I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I'm I'm not gonna lie, that shit gonna be crazy. Cause I've been celibate. You get what I'm saying? I've been on some like chill tip. But I just want Brittany. That's it. That's it. I told y'all I'm in love with Brittany. But if Brittany passed me up, if my Brit passed me up, her Lord feisty ass, if she passed me up, you know what I'm saying? I want my Nestle quick. You feel me? Y'all don't know nothing about the Philly Nestle quick. Y'all don't know nothing. Y'all don't be knowing nothing about the Nestle. You know what I'm saying? I got my eyes on some junks. You feel me? No, for real. Like I got my eyes on some. But I'm about to get out of here though. I'm about to go handle this shit. So I'm gonna tap in with y'all. Brit, I love you. I'm gonna tap in with y'all. And shout out my troopy troops. You know what I'm saying? The troops of all troops.